everybody. My name is Dani Godinez, and I'm at Golden West College. I'm an instructional associate working mainly with our tutors.
I'm Christina OJ, and I'm the academic support manager here at Golden West. And I work closely with Dani on implementing Accudemia this past year. I think we started in about March. So we still have not implemented all of the features, but we are using it more and more and finding new ways to make it work for our center. So I'm going to let Dani kind of lead us in telling us about the ways that we've used it so far.
Yes. So thank you, Christina. We use it, Accudemia, to track students and tutors coming in and out of our center, both in person and virtually. So every time someone comes in, they give us their ID, we log them in, we know who's in the center at any given time, who's working with tutors, or who's working just in the study rooms or in our computer lab. And then also we use, Accudemia has a virtual link feature, which is, we find very cool. So every one of we have embedded tutors that are assigned to specific courses, and they have specific links that will link directly to their Zoom. So when their students want to meet with them during appointments or office hours or however they set it up, they first link through the virtual link, has them sign in through Accudemia, and it links them to the meeting with their tutor. So we have the data of when they logged in, what days, and who's working with what on which subjects. And then in addition to that, we use the referral system where any faculty or any department can refer students to our center, asking us to meet with them or reach out to them. And let me think, how else do we do this? I mean, Accudemia is part of our everyday. So, and like Christina said, we're still learning new ways that we can implement Accudemia in different settings. Some of our tutors meet in person, but not in our center, and they actually have sign-in stations that they set up using their laptops or whatever when they're meeting students live, but not in our center. So that's been helpful as well to keep track of those students. And then also we do use the report feature. Some students need reports for extra credit, or sometimes we need reports to see who's coming in or what demographic we're trying to reach, or which ones we need to outreach more to. And so those reports also come in handy. Christina, did I miss anything?
I would just add that we are also going to be using those reports to generate data to see, how tutoring is impacting our students. So we'll be able to compare students in a class that are actually meeting with the embedded tutor to the students in the same class who are not using tutoring, and try to get some data on the impact that we're having on our students. So those utilization reports are going to come in handy for that as well. Any questions?
All right, let's see. Does anybody have any questions for Christina or Dani? It's a quiet crowd today.
I have a
Nick?
question. Yeah.
Oh, Nick.
So, because I know I helped a little bit with getting everything started, but I know you guys did most of the work. Just a quick question, like kind of get instant feedback here, but did you guys were getting all this set up and everything, did you feel like you had to adjust a lot for the software, or you could make the software, do what you needed it to do for your center, like how you normally operate?
So before we signed on to Accudemia, we were using WC Online, and it's just such a completely different setup, and so there was that learning curve for us. But we could see that Accudemia is much more intuitive for the students, and so we're on the back end trying to, like you said, we're trying to make it work for what we do, and so it's just a matter of changing our mindset from the way our old system worked to how this system works. But so far, we've been able to do everything that we need to do. And then, you know, like I said, we're discovering features that we didn't even know existed that are so useful, like those virtual links. That's definitely making it much easier for us to capture accurate data on student usage of our services. And so I would say yes, and it also does much more than we would have thought we could do. So, but you know, like I said, there's a learning curve. So it's just a matter of us figuring out how to use it. And everybody has been so helpful. Nick, you've helped us quite a bit when we have questions and trying to figure out how to best use the features.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. Yeah, no, I just was kind of curious. I know we had a meeting, probably been a few months ago, but yeah, kind of see where you guys are at and if it was working out. But it sounds awesome from what you said you've been able to accomplish with it. So I don't know if that gave people some time to get their questions ready.
Yeah, if anybody does have any
Sometimes
additional
we don't.
questions. Yeah, sometimes we don't. That's okay. But if anybody does have any additional questions, while we're waiting, I also would like to go ahead and just put our survey link. I know I put that in every time, but if you have a moment to fill that out, that helps us plan for future sessions quite a bit. There we go. For some reason, the whole link isn't pasting. That's weird. Looks like Allison is. Let me try in here. Allison is asking, how many tutors do you employ in your center?
So this semester we have, 55, 60. That's both peer tutors and embedded tutors. So this system does help us, obviously schedule and track, when they're working and the students that they're seeing.
Great, awesome. Awesome. Any other questions for our user spotlight speakers today? If not, I think we can let you all go a little early. Thank you so much, Christina and Dani. We really, really, really appreciate your time. And if anybody does have any questions in the future, you can always email us and let us know. We are happy to hear from you. Oh, it looks like Elizabeth is typing something. Oh, just said thank you. Thank you, Elizabeth. And we hope everybody has a great holiday and a great rest of your day. And thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you. Happy holidays.
Bye.
Happy
Happy
holidays,
holidays,
everyone.
everyone.
Bye.
Happy holidays. Bye.
Bye.